I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. That's the song that's playing. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Okay, the day after, huh? The day after is always hard for everybody, meaning the day after Christmas, the day after a death, a day after anything, a day after a night drinking. Yeah, the day after. That's what they're telling me. So take extra care today. Shield yourself. Get better. Get rest, whatever it is. The day after. That could be an actual name of a feeling because we all can relate to the day after anything. The day after a tornado, a flood, a snowstorm. Okay, that's my nice sage from Angel. We're going to go ahead and put that in here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I pulled the scripture right away, and we have Isaiah 53:5. Isaiah 53:5. He was wounded for my transgressions, he was bruised for my guilt and iniquities. The chastisement needed to obtain peace and well being for me was upon him, and with the stripes that wounded him, I am healed and made whole. So, we celebrated the birth of Jesus yesterday, and this is talking about his death. Okay, so 33 years later, we were healed with his sacrifice. And Mary is on the thumbnail because it was her sacrifice that gave us Jesus. So, okay, well, like I said, those are my beliefs and I'm sticking to it. But it's a Christ consciousness that we talk about. And it's much more deeper than that. But we can keep it simple because most of us were raised without those ideas. And I'm sticking to my beliefs, but I know it's a lot deeper. Okay, so we got Saint Michael. What does Saint Michael want to tell us today? He says, your home is protected by angels. Somebody's worried about their home not being protected, and it is. Yeah, we have security system in the material form, and we have angels protecting us in the spirit form. That's why I say everything's physical and spiritual. And if you can learn to live in both, or at least to understand both, then that's how you get to be where I'm telling you the things I'm telling you. And you'll get to the point where I won't have to tell you, but you'll want to listen just for confirmation or enjoyment. That's why I listen to them, certain people. Every time I get a reading, they say, you don't need me. You're way beyond. And I say, I love confirmation. That's like when we were in the AA program. We didn't just stop because we were a year sober and we knew it all. We kept going and going and going, and we're still going. Yesterday, I spent the whole morning on 24/7 Zoom, and it was just great. And I'm going to tell you the number for that, and I will put it in the description box below for anyone interested in a 24/7 Zoom. But it was fun. I learned how to time and greet also. So I did service work. I was there for probably 4 or 5 hours. Okay, St. Michael again is telling you to leave an unhealthy situation. So somebody really could be having an addiction problem since I keep mentioning it. And I will put that in the description box when I'm done. No, the comment box, excuse me. I will just make a comment with the number. So it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. And if you don't have an addiction, maybe it's time to help others. See, confirmation. It's time to help others who do. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't have an addiction, maybe you want to help others that do. Okay, go forward fearlessly is another one that St. Michael's saying. Go forward fearlessly. And this one came to me in the middle of the night to tell you about was believe and trust and keep your eye on the intended target. And both of them just came up. So those are the top 5. And we're going to go ahead and get some tarot cards here. So we got your home is protected by angels. Leave the unhealthy situation. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Go forward fearlessly. Believe and trust. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot card. So that's telling me that this reading is talking about speed. So what I'm getting is this is supposed to be done now, the day after. Okay, there's a specific reason why that title is there. The day after. And we all know what that feels like. So if there was a tornado that went through town and you woke up with no roof, I don't think you'd sit around and wait to put a roof on. I think you'd get busy, like the Chariot. That's the kind of energy I'm getting off it. We've got to hurry and get a tarp at least on the roof. Don't have to put the whole roof on, but let's at least get a tarp on the roof, right? Okay, well, that's the energy I'm getting off of the overall energy of the tarot card. It's action that's urgent. Okay, so we have some challenges coming. Okay, and that's what I was saying. So if the tornado's coming, that's a challenge. If you're going to go into rehab, that's a challenge. If you're going to go help others in rehab, that's a challenge. They're all challenges. This is the 5 of Swords. But with the Chariot on the bottom, it's saying to act now. Don't wait. Oh, I'll do it on the 1st of the year. Well, here that person's already gone by the 1st of the year and you were supposed to help them on the day after, right? And you didn't go. Okay? The Fool means new beginnings and fresh starts, to take the leap of faith. So once again, it's that Chariot feeling of the time to act is now, not on the 1st, not next month, but the day after. Now. That title came to me for a reason. Everything's for a reason. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Okay, so the challenges card was underneath your home is protected by angels. So that's saying don't be afraid to leave your house. The Fool card is underneath it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. So that means to take that leap of faith. What's under keep your eye on your targeted intention? Queen of Pattern. Okay, so the Queen of Pattern is saying you have everything you need. You don't have to worry. There's abundance of wealth in the world and resources. So if you're wondering about wealth or resources, there's an abundance of them. You just have to keep your eye on your targeted intention. Go forward fearlessly, and it's about the Ace of Cups. So again, it's about love. And what more fulfilling is it to see a person, this is my opinion, change? Like I said, I'm a master teacher in all the realms, and I love to see people change. The only hard part about it is I have to go through it first before I can teach it. And of course, those are my challenges. But that's what you're doing right now. You're going through challenges so you can help others. We have a mission, we have an assignment, agents of God. Okay, so Ace of Cups, but it's all about love. That's the yes card, and that's also all full of love. Look at all the love spewing out of his brain. That's because he can help people. I'm drawn to those black lines coming out of the top of the skull. He's got so much information and so much experience that he can help. Or the person with the addiction has so much, but he's being blocked. I remember saying, when I get drunk, I go into a blackout and do things that I normally wouldn't do when I'm sober, type of actions. Okay, believe and trust. This is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a stable leader. He believes, he trusts, he gets on the motorcycle. He has the white faith candles. I'm directed to the white faith candles, like this one here. Six of Wands. Believe and trust that you are a leader. And you either have to clean up your addiction or you need to help others clean up theirs. And when I say addiction, I don't just mean alcohol and drugs. It can be anything. It can be so much as your ego, your 3D self, your matrix self. So this isn't a reading on addiction, but it's something that's blocking you. Okay, now we're just going to go a little bit deeper. Underneath the Five of Swords, the challenge card is positive thoughts create positive actions, and the Four of Cups. So all that's saying is, see how he's got the 3 cups on the table and 1 up in his head yet. Okay, so if you can keep your 1 up in your head yet, positive thoughts create positive results. Then you'll bring that cup down on the table. And I'm pretty sure that's talking about going and helping people in whatever field you're in. I'm getting that really strong. Like yesterday, even if it's sitting on Zoom AA for 4 or 5 hours, I helped somebody from my own living room. Okay, under the Take a Leap of Faith card is the Page of Q. That's our little questing card. That's the action. Put the action behind the new beginning and the fresh start. Energy healing work comes out with that. So do your energy healing work. And maybe it's meeting people at the gym. Maybe it's helping somebody learn how to do push-ups and pull weights. Only you know what is saying for you. The Hermit is underneath. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention and you have everything you need abundance card. And the Hermit is going inside and using your intuition. And I'm drawn to his light. He's shining his light. That's what we want to do. Shine our little light. And we have to ask Archangel Michael for help I guess the flashlight's shining towards the heavens because he's saying, ask me, I'll help you. I asked them all to help me move this big, heavy dresser across the room. And it's amazing how much power I get when I ask. When I try to push the dresser across the room, I have to go to each side and pull on it. And when I ask for help, it just kind of slides. It's kind of cool. So I'm getting everything done, and it's just me. But it's not just me. Okay. So underneath Go Forward Fearlessly and the Ace of Cups, you got the Moon card. So break from the illusion, okay? Illusion causes fear. So this says go forward fearlessly with love. And that makes perfect sense because the Moon card tells you to be fearful. It gives you illusions. Oh, you can't do that because of this, this, and this. Or, oh, I'm too scared to go. Oh, what will they think? Etc., etc. You know what fear is. You know what illusions are. Well, that's what's hindering anything in this part. Go forward fearlessly or the Ace of Cups. And then we have believe and trust that there is divine partnership coming. Now, I told you, it can be partnership, can be a job, it can be a friend, it can be a twin flame, it can be a lover, it can be anything. But the Lover's card, okay? The Lover's card came out of believe and trust, and the Six of Wands, which is the good leader, okay, and the stability card. So the outcome of all this is you're going to be a good leader. You're going to have a good leader with you. You're going to have a good partnership. The Lover's card, if you believe and trust, okay? And then do as the whole reading said. See, that's the whole point. You don't just pick and choose what you want to do. You got to listen to the whole reading and then do it. So by tomorrow, the day after today, all of you should have either helped somebody and joined the gym or went into rehab or signing up to help someone in rehab, or even something as simple as going on 24/7 Zoom for a little bit and maybe just listening to it. It's an AA meeting right in the middle of your house or wherever your phone is. And you only have to have a desire to stop drinking. It's an open meeting. You don't even have to be an alcoholic. You don't even have to talk. So again, this reading is not just about addiction. So use your head and go deeper into what I'm trying to say. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great day after.